If you are posting and praying on Instagram, I'm going to show you how to stop doing that by tapping into the 3 essential Instagram growth metrics you need for massive success. So there are actually ways to track your Instagram results, specifically reels, carousels, posts, and repeat those. So that way you can pull from your current content you're doing and being able to actually pinpoint and dial down what is working so you can duplicate that success and, most importantly, massively grow. That's what we're going to dive in today, and I'm going to show you in real time. Let's take a look at the 3 essential Instagram metrics to predict massive growth, and I have a bonus strategy for you. So there are many different ways to do this, but let me show you the most efficient way, and I have proven this. We have 3 different Instagram accounts, and it absolutely works. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the Reels tab. You can do desktop or mobile, it doesn't matter. And then you're going to click View Insights. The 3 metrics I want you to look at, first off, are non-followers. So interestingly enough, the Gold Digger Girl Instagram account's our oldest one, and we have the lowest amount of non-followers. It tends to show our stuff to our current followers. I have the other 2 are much, much higher. One of them is like 97% non-followers, my faceless account. So it's really going to depend on many different things, but the specific reel itself, you want to see, and I actually have a whole entire webinar I did on reels. It's called Reel Riches. There's 5 types you need to be using. So look below and you can watch it on demand. So I'll teach you more about that there. But basically, you want your reels to be getting in front of non-followers when you're looking at growth. This account, we're not so focused on growth, but our other ones we are. So non-followers is important. So when you look at your reels and you can see that that one did well and Facebook or Instagram chose to put it in front of non-followers in the newsfeed, that's a good thing because you can use it to be able to get in front of new people, which is the name of the game. The second thing you want to look at is a watch time as far as initial plays and replays. Here, let's pause this because it's kind of distracting. So initial plays is obvious, but replays mean that the people that came and started watching it, out of mine, about 1/3 of them, yeah, that's great. 1/3 of them watched it all the way through enough where it started looping. So this is typically with a good caption, because if you have, or actually you can have it with great content on the reel itself, but the people are staying and actually watching through the reel. This is huge. This is a good thing. And Instagram loves this. Okay. So watch time is important, but the average watch time, 7 seconds. This video was 12 seconds, which is actually a little long, but that's okay. And so we know average watch time, replays, all the things. Okay. So that's really helpful and powerful. And it's going to give you your analytics you need to figure out your next steps. Okay. Which I'll tell you what to do with all of this information. The third thing you want to look at are the follows that you got from the reels. This is harder to do, but what's really cool, if you go through your last 10, 15, 20 reels, you can see from this reel, I received 1 new follower, which is gold, because this means that someone found my reel in the newsfeed, liked it enough to follow me. That's literally the goal here. Okay. Hey, Kimberly Olson here. I wanted to interrupt this really quickly to tell you something coming up that's super important and awesome, and you want to be a part of it. It's my multiple streams to multi-millions workshop. I'm going to teach you how I've built up to almost 30 streams of income. Almost all of them are online, and being able to tap into this intel, I'm going to give you a workbook for the workshop. I'm going to give you my guide, the ultimate guide to nailing your niche on social media, and the Lazy Girl's Guide to Making Bank, which has my favorite 50 ways to make money on social media. Like, this is jam-packed. So click the link below to register, and I will see you there. So if you have a reel that pops off and gets, we have lots of reels that have done 10, I have 10,000, 15, 20, 25. I have a couple over 100,000. I don't care unless I'm getting follows from it. Does that make sense? So you definitely want to be looking at how many follows did you get? So we have non-followers we're looking at, we have plays and replays, and then we're also looking at follows. And then the final thing, this is really a telltale sign of the quality of my content, and it saves. This is huge. If people are saving your video, which is interesting because I had 4 people save this video and only 1 new follow, which means people are saving it that are already following me most likely. But this is great because this shows me that somebody watched it and said, I want to come back to this. That is literally the indicator of a healthy content creation process if you're getting saves, okay? So what I do is I'll just go back, I'll click Reels, and then we'll go to this one since there's that other one I showed you we just posted. So this one's a little bit older, a couple days older. So click View Insights. And then obviously, let's go through it together so you can see. And I don't know why it's not showing me non-followers and followers. So this one, we have initial plays and replays. So about half of the people are actually watching it again, which is great. Oh, look at this. Oh, I must have boosted this one. I think I did boost this one. Yeah, I did. Okay. And boosting posts is a great strategy if you need to give it a little oomph. Just like anybody, we have ups and downs with our algorithms. So sometimes I'll do a little boosting. Okay. So, but you don't want to have to rely on that. You want to learn these organic strategies. So look at this, 66 saves. This is epic. Okay. So this is the power of B-roll. Now I actually have something for you. Look below and you can grab this. We actually put all the B-roll onto a Trello board for you with examples of mine and then other creators. And we have over 200 B-roll ideas. Oh, that's actually what the video is about. That's hilarious. So we have, we had 155 people say they wanted this. 66 people saved it and we had 5 shares. Shares are also just like, I literally can't stress the importance of getting content out there that people actually want. Okay. So I have this for you below. It's a 5-part Instagram Trello takeover system. There is an Instagram Trello board to plan out your content. We have another board with branded content that you just have to put your colors in. It's already branded. It looks great. Really good for Instagram. We also have a Slayer Stories Trello board, which has over 200 Canva templates of different stories you can use, all really high quality. We also have on here 200 viral hooks you can use to get people to watch your reels. And then finally, my favorite is the B-roll board. So there's over 200 different B-roll ideas. I mean, literally this is essential if you really want to crush this. Okay. So then what you're going to do, so we went through, we looked at all of that. You're going to write it down. Like I said, just go back like 10 reels, 10, 15 reels, depending on how consistent you are. And then what we want to do is we want to actually see which reels we're doing the best. So go ahead and choose like your top 3 reels. And then I want you to recreate those. So what I like to do is I'll use a different video for it. I'll keep the text the same, which is probably the hardest part, is to be able to think of what to put on the reel, right? So I'll write the same text on the reel. I will do a different video for the reel. That's why the B-roll is so important. Different thumbnail. What I'll do with the caption is I pop it into ChatGPT and I just say, rewrite this slightly. I'll check the call to action to make sure it still makes sense, because sometimes I'm promoting something coming up now and sometimes it's a tool or a resource. So I'll check that. And then I do different audio. I like to do different trending audio because I always like to find pre-trending or really early trending audio. That's like my thing. I have another video on that. You can watch that to see about why we want to get into early trending and pre-trending audio versus the top 50 most common trending audio. Okay. That's important. I do have a YouTube video on that you can watch. Okay. So then you're going to look at your analytics and now you have some intel. Now you know what's working. Now you know what your people are responding to. And if you implement these key metrics I just shared with you and you actually just like really work at it and are at least showing up once a day, I'm going to be so excited to see the results that you get from it. Seriously. Okay. So that is everything that you need to track those analytics. And you'll be able to see a couple of extra things below that I mentioned. The Real Riches webinar, I recommend that you watch that. And then definitely grab that Instagram Trello takeover system. All right, Goal Digger, that's a wrap. So if you look on this video at the end, you're going to see a couple of videos. I do recommend that if you want to take your Instagram game to the next level. Also, reminder, I have a special gift for you. Look below. It's a free copy of my #1 international bestseller, Boss It Up, Babe. So you can really own the online space, monetize your personal brand, and just really get your ideal avatar coming to you. So you can see that special gift below. If this was helpful, subscribe. Take a screenshot, throw it in your stories, and tag me at the Goal Digger Girl. I'd love to give you a shout out for doing that. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire.